Guys, it is extremely hot in my studio right now. I was filming some stuff, I'm sweating, it's really hot, and Timmy really doesn't want to be up here because it's so hot and the body heat, so I'm gonna put him down, poor thing. But you can say hi to him and you can say bye to Timmy. Go and go down. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Hindash and Timmy is with me in spirit here in this little fox badge thing. As you can see from the thumbnail, today's video is going to be an extremely summery look finally and a bit of color, and it's going to be featuring my friend Layla, who's an amazing singer. You should check her out. I'm going to leave all her details down below. So for this video I teamed up with Marc Jacobs Beauty to showcase some of their new collection. They have a brand new skincare product called Youthquake. I'll talk more about it. And of course we have a lot of summery coconut goodness. You know, they do a lot of like coconut infused yummy smelling products. So again, I'm not going to ramble on too much. This is the look that I created on Layla. It's a beautiful tan summery look. You have a pop of teal, which looks great on brown eyes, on any eye color really, but I really wanted to highlight that tan that she has. So hope you guys enjoy my videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. Alright, so here is Layla with a fresh face, and we're going to start off with skincare, and this is the Marc Jacobs Youthquake, and it is the first Marc Jacobs skincare product, which is awesome. Now what's great about this moisturizer is that it has pineapple enzymes in it, so it's going to really renew your skin over time, very gently, and it's going to offer you a lot of hydration, and it's going to really plump up the skin right before makeup, so this is a great pre-makeup base. It smells like pina coladas. It's a perfect gel lightweight formula, so this is perfect for the summer. And it makes sense why they brought it out and introduced it with the coconut collection. And I'm going to apply that all over the skin, and don't forget to moisturize your neck as well. That's very important. Then I'm going to really rub it in, massage it into the skin, wake the skin up, you know, the usual steps that I do before makeup. I'm following up with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. This is one of my favorite primers actually, and I really like to use this primer even without moisturizer. I know it sounds crazy, but if you're on the go, if you just want something quick, this is one of those moisturizing primers that doesn't have that silicone feel. Now again, this is for the oily skin people, so I wouldn't, just use this on its own. If you're very dry or normal, you can layer your skincare. And again, really rubbing that into the skin, making sure it soaks it up. Now in areas where I want to control shine, I'm going to be using the Blurring Coconut Primer. And I'm just tapping that into the pores, basically pushing it in. And this is one of those blurring primers, so it does have that silicone feel. It's going to mattify throughout the day. Now Layla has really great skin and she has a bit of a tan going on, so I don't want to mask everything, so that's why skincare is really important in the beginning of makeup, especially when you're doing something more fresh and glowy. I'm going to highlight underneath the makeup, so I'm taking the Dew Drops in Fantasy. This is a very true rose gold shade. I love this. And as you can see, it really melts into Layla's skin. It does have a bit of that rose gold bronze undertone, and I'm applying that all over the high points of the face with the Marc Jacobs foundation brush. And once we layer makeup on top of that, it really does look beautiful. Now I'm actually just going to use concealer for this look, and this is the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer. And it's one of those stick cream concealers, so it's really versatile, it's very pigmented, so you can really control the level of coverage, and that's why I like cream products. So I'm going to be applying it very lightly all over the skin, not in a particular way. I just want to even the skin tone. And again, I'm going to be blending that with the foundation brush that I used earlier, making sure everything's a thin layer and it looks beautiful and her skin really shines through. Again, that highlighter that we put underneath really helps at this point. And this is a great technique if you have acne as well. You want to do a thin layer all over, and then you go back in with the concealer and just target the acne, so that way you don't look like you're wearing really heavy base. And this is what I'm doing with the targeted concealing. I'm taking it under the eyes to kind of color correct, and then I'm going to be going in with a lighter shade to really brighten. So now I'm going to be taking that lighter shade and concealing and highlighting at the same time to really brighten and lift the face. So you want to concentrate on any dark areas and around the mouth and the nose. Next, I'm going to be taking a darker shade and I'm going to be contouring and bronzing with this, so adding more shape and dimension to the face. And because these are very creamy, they're really going to blend into the skin beautifully. So they're not very intimidating when you go to blend them in. Taking my foundation brush, I'm going to be blending everything in. And I love to use my foundation brush to blend in contour or bronzer because it already has a bit of that foundation or concealer left behind. So it's really going to help blend everything seamlessly into the skin. So blending the high points and around the forehead, really pushing it into the hairline. And now I'm going to take that brighter concealer again and using it with my damp beauty blender and just pushing it into the skin just to further highlight and blend everything seamlessly. Next, I'm taking the Finish Line translucent powder, and with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to tap it all over the skin because I do like to set some cream products to not really move around, and I'm going in with glow, and we have glow underneath, so it's not going to look like it's powdered really. And a bit under the eyes. Then I'm going to be bronzing her skin, so basically going over all the areas that I've contoured with, focusing on the cheeks, around the jawline, on the forehead, and don't forget the neck when you're bronzing to make everything more uniform and even. I'm just going to very lightly prime her eyes with a bit of that concealer. And I'm using this Marc Jacobs palette, it's called Fantascene. And I'm going to be taking that lighter coral peach shade as a transition shade into the crease and winging it out. Just very diffused and soft. Then I'm going to be going in with the Marc Jacobs Highliners. I love these, I've used them so many times, and this is in the color Whirlpool, which is a beautiful pop of teal. And I'm going to be creating a winged shape. And with this shape that I'm doing, you really want to open your eyes and stare straight ahead into the mirror and keep adjusting it so you know what it looks like with your eyes open. That's a very good trick. And I'm going to be taking that wing into the crease, kind of like a cut crease. So if you're doing this on yourself, you really want to hold back every now and then and look into the mirror and see what you've done, just to make sure it looks good with your eyes open. And if you feel like you need more precision, you go in with a liner brush, and that's what I'm going to do, just to clean everything up and make sure everything is nice and sharp. Bring that into the crease. And then I'm taking that peachy coral shade again on the lower lash line. And that matte cream white all over the lids. And just really blending it in. Then I'm going to take the highliner in Blaquer, which is a black. And I'm really tight lining close to the lashes, just to give us more of that lash lift. And then I'm going to let Layla go in with the mascara primer as a base. And then putting the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara all over. And really pushing it into the lashes because I'm not going to be using fake eyelashes for this look. For blush, I'm going to be taking this Marc Jacobs Air Blush in Kink and Kisses and really diffusing that blush on the apples of the cheeks and pulling it upwards because it is a very summery look. For lip liner, I'm going with something that's very close to Layla's lips, and this is called Nudeist, and I'm going to be lining her lips, nothing dramatic, just filling them in. Sure, it has a bit of a lip balm underneath, and I really want to keep the color of her lips with this look. I'm going to be going back in with the Fantasy highlighter and putting it on the tops of the cheekbones and anywhere where I highlighted previously to really emphasize that highlight again on top. And this highlighter really layers beautifully over products. Just make sure you put it on the back of your hand or you thin it down before going in directly onto the skin, because it actually does set, which is great. And I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm going in with that highlighter on the inner corners of the eyes to add that pop of highlight and going in underneath as well. So basically what I'm going to do with this highlighter now is create that wet lid look. So I'm really applying it in areas that would catch the light. So on the inner parts of the eyes and on the center of the lid. And this looks beautiful in real life and in daytime because the light catches it and it really sparkles and it looks wet and glossy. And then I'm going to go in with lip gloss, but I'm going to really blot this down because I don't want a big heavy deposit of color. I just really want that healthy lip look. And taking a few pictures for Instagram, of course. Then I'm going to be taking the new shade of the Dewdrops highlighter. This is in Tantalize, which is their darkest one. And I'm going to be applying that on the body. And this looks so beautiful against Layla's skin. It really blends beautifully. As you can see, it's blending so easily. And it gives kind of that satin look. It's not overly highlighted. It's just a perfect amount of highlight, which I really like. I don't like it when the body looks very oily or greasy or sticky. Unless you're going very like wet and glossy on the face too, which is a look. I'm finishing everything off with a setting spray. This is going to keep her hydrated and fresh and glowy, and it really ties in with that summer fresh look. And this is the final look. It's one of my favorite looks that I've done for the summer so far. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you like it, leave me a comment below, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.